Hello, this is Review, and welcome to the start of my series of some general Overwatch competitive character tips. It's my hope that this series provides players with some new considerations when playing certain characters on competitive mode. This week on the series we will focus on D.Va.
Come on! Boosters engaged! Nerf this!
Sent all over the top. Oh, yes!
As a disclaimer to this video, it's really for any rank out there, and these tips may be one that you're fully aware of. I've played Overwatch since Season 2, reaching Diamond in Season 3, and I'm currently sitting at a very average Platinum level, where the majority of current players are. I felt that I've noticed a few things in competitive with certain characters, and just feel as though I can make a video on some tips which I feel will help the general team. So firstly, D.Va has incredible versatility in her skill set, allowing her to protect teammates, damage enemies massively, and also completely eradicate ultimates and all threats. Utilizing all of these abilities can bring the best out of the rest of your team. However, to play her effectively requires a lot of awareness. The first tip I have is to use D.Va in a supportive role for getting a pick or a kill. D.Va can nullify all projectile damage from your flanking Roadhog, and you can ensure that a pick is made early on before flying back to the rest of your team to support them. This can also be used to protect squishy DPS characters like Soldier 76 when they're shooting a flare out of the sky. Due to D.Va's strength in moving around quickly, you can quickly opt out to help a teammate secure a crucial kill before returning to the main fight. The second tip involves protecting your team. Similarly to Reinhardt, you're able to block a significant amount of damage by just simply right-clicking. Support characters are normally called out by flanking opposition, meaning they're unable to actually heal and support the team from the back line. With D.Va, you're able to fly from the front line straight to the back to protect them and fend off any potential threats. In general, Tracers at this level have a general difficulty against a D.Va, and even a flanking Reaper or Roadhog will be rendered helpless if you suddenly appear. It's very important with D.Va to protect the healers, especially if they are a crucial part of your competitive meta. The third tip I have is actually really obvious, but I realize that it's not actually done anywhere near enough, and this is simply to predict and block ultimates. Having a Sombra on your team can really help you to see which ultimates your opposing team are ready to use. D.Va can block nearly all ultimates in the game with a simple right click, and with the latest updates you can nullify any damage from any major ultimates from characters such as Pharah, Roadhog and Reaper. Heck, even dancing around a McCree or a Soldier while they're ulting can actually save most of your team. Ensure you're ready to protect your team, be ready to go. Especially in critical moments in the match when all the ultimates are coming in, D.Va can completely nullify anything your opponent does, allowing your team to strike back on the counter. The fourth tip comes in the form of D.Va's ultimate, and again I know this sounds very obvious, but her ultimate can be very devastating when it's combined with other heroes. I see often many D.Va players may just chuck a random ultimate into the mix, which is fine as long as you get some sort of kill or pick. But at times this can be combined to wipe out teams in general, especially at critical points in the match. Use this to your strength, and support ultimates from Reinhardt and Zarya especially, even from Mei if it's possible. Again, this tip is so obvious, but you see too many D.Va ults just randomly thrown into the air above and killing nobody. The final tip I have is to start to learn how to read the game and react to the competitive team you are with. There are times where D.Va can be a very aggressive tank, getting to the face of the opposition and doing major damage. However, there are times where you just have to be conservative and just soak damage. You have to remember that D.Va actually has 2 lives every time you leave the spawn. When she is out of her mech, she can be very effective in dealing damage and killing off supports. Use this to your advantage, take the damage to the rest of your team and ensure you are supporting. Her strength is really in her versatility, and although she is not the greatest in every category, she can definitely do the most out of any other character. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope to be able to upload some weekly competitive tips, whether it be with characters or particular strategies that I found while playing the game. Please leave a comment with any further tips you have for D.Va players, and I'll respond to them. Thank you very much.